Welcome back to Infanity, everyone. I'm Lisa Joyner, and we're here on the set of NCIS. This is Brian Dietzen, who, of course, spends most of his time in the morgue. Normally on NCIS, we see people out in the field and stuff. Yeah. What a lovely, glamorous job you have.
I know, and we just treat it like any other job. David and I did a lot of do a lot of research for our parts. You know, we go down to the actual LA County morgue and research with Craig Harvey down there and sit in on autopsies and that sort of thing. Well, he did come to a sticky end. I'll go get the gurney.
If you could write an episode revolving around your character, what would you do?
Okay, I'm just going to say this once. I want a gun. And I want to be, maybe, I mean, this might be asking too much, saving Gibbs from burning building. Nice. I could throw him, I work out a lot, I could throw him over my shoulder, and I could run out while I'm shooting. It might be budgetary restraints. Kind of do a somersault and pop up.
Brian seems to have the imagination, but David McCallum, who plays Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard, is a stickler for realism.
What happened in Gibraltar?
It's a story for another time, Mr. Palmer. Put the lid back on, let's get him in the van. There's nothing more for us to do here. When it comes to the autopsies, I just take it very seriously. You know, it's a show. We're here in order to entertain, make people laugh, make them think. But at the same time, we have a responsibility. You could possibly call it a mandate, in that we have to respect the fact that we're dealing with the military, and therefore we're dealing with the Marines and the Navy. And NCIS is a real organization.
Within this team of experts, there are more than a few differences.
Paulie and I are very different, particularly politically. She's way on one side, I'm way on the other. But apart from that, we're just, you know, she has that whole goth thing going, which is so attractive and so wonderful, but would never be a part of my life, I'm afraid. I was brought up much too Presbyterian.
I need a hearing test. I'm going deaf. Am I talking loud? Because sometimes people that don't hear very well, they talk too loud. Except sometimes when I get water in my ears, I talk so softly that people tell me to speak up.
I'm here with Paulie Perrette, who plays Abby. First of all, congratulations. It's like 6 years, going stronger and stronger.
And still so much fun.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Totally. I'm so happy to be here.
How's Abby changed in the 6 seasons?
Okay, skirts got shorter. Definitely that happened around season 3. You noticed that the ratings went up. And I also think, you know, a lot of stuff has happened to her where she might have been a little bit more carefree and happy-go-lucky in the beginning, but then it's like I try to give her some sort of memory. I mean, you know, one friend got shot through the head, the other one just blown up and whatever. She's been stalked, she's been held at knife point, she's been held at gunpoint, she's been held captive, she's been trapped in a van, like all this kind of stuff. So it seems like it would make someone a little on edge.
Character aside, Polly has some pretty big news of her own.
Congratulations are in order for you. Didn't you get engaged?
I did get engaged.
Oh my God, when did you get engaged? Was it a couple months ago?
I got engaged in June of last year.
Oh, that's true.
And I had a big, giant wedding on Saturday.
You did? Oh, yay! I didn't realize that. Oh, my God.
No, a lot of people didn't unless they were there. It was so fun. We had such a good time. And then, of course, I'm right back on set, working for 13 hours afterwards. We're just like, oh, go.
Well, I'm very happy for you. Congratulations.
So I guess this is my honeymoon. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome to my honeymoon. I'm inside the lab.
I come to hear my work. Yes, I'm here on my honeymoon in Abby's lab.
For some reason, I feel like we're not alone.
No, we're not. We have a surprise visitor.
You do?
But it's very exciting.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready. Oh my goodness.
It's Bert the Hippo.
Bert the Hippo!
Just dropping in.
Tell me the relationship with you and Bert the Hippo.
Bert is Abby's best friend and confidant, and especially when she's sad, comforts her when she's sad. But usually he's not out here. They never leave him on the set.
Because you said this is a high stolen article.
People try to steal him all the time. I mean, Abby has a lot. Those are her only friends. These are her dolls. Like, oh my God, look at that. They glued him. They glued my guy.
They don't want it to be stolen.
That's so funny.
This is where you live when you're on set.
Oh, yeah.
Does any of this work?
Some things work. This works. You can actually, like, this morning I was conferencing with, Abby was conferencing with Ducky in the autopsy room. The graphics that are put up here clearly are programmed by a guy that's sitting on the other side of the wall. This is my area, and people often say, like, you need to get out of your lab. Abby needs to go on location. Stop saying that. Just stop. Just stop it, because I'm so happy here. I like being in my lab. I like my space here. squad room, autopsy, it's all good.
Yeah. When you type on television, you can't really type, can you? Don't they have you just sort of not?
Yeah, because it goes like this. But we do this for sound, just for fun. Me and Sean Murray, we're always like, I'm like, does it bother you, Tom? Does it bother you? What do you think? No, you can't. You have to pretend. And then a lot of times, if you're doing this, then in the actual show, it's somebody else doing this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Those aren't your hands.
What they love about me is that I'll like end up with a random tattoo on my hand.
You're a troublemaker. NCIS is known for their realistic fights and stunts. I'm about to get a lesson on how to punch your lights out without even breaking a nail. When you see somebody throw a punch and they don't do it well, it's so obvious.
Obvious.
How hard is it to throw a convincing punch?
Well, it's not. It's just all knowing camera angles. If I was going to hit you right now and do this, the camera sees strictly through here and sees that this is a miss.
Right.
But if I spun you around over here and then I hit you and you just take it with your chin like that, that would be a hit.
Did that look real? Okay.
Mostly when you take hits, you want to take your head and snap it.
Oh, okay.
And what you do, what I always tell an actress or an actor to do before they take hits, start working your neck out, because by the end of the day, snapping your neck, it gets really sore. So if you work your neck out, and when we come across, like the camera is here where it is, and I was going to hit you, I would step over here, and you would just turn your head just like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that would be a hit. Okay, so if I go like that, that would be a hit.
Is there any way, Diamond, that you can teach me how to not hit like a girl? Because I think I hit like a girl.
Yeah, that's a girl. So what you want to do is, anytime you do a picture fight, you want to make your fist, but you make it loose.
Okay.
And the reason you make it loose, just if you ever hit anybody, it's got gush to it.
Gush.
Instead of that, instead of that.
Okay.
You know, so you hold your fist lightly.
Okay.
And it's kind of like throwing a baseball. See, you're doing this, and you're dropping it off.
Okay.
So what you want to do is just complete the round. So now, for this camera, if you're going to hit me, you would throw this, don't bend your wrist, and come straight across and hit this hand right here.
Okay.
Right. Now hit it. Bring your elbow up. Now, there you go.
Oh
There
God,
you
this
go.
feels good.
There you go. See, that would be a hit, just like that.
That's for
It's like,
that's for earlier.
Oh, wow. And I didn't even do anything to you. Hate to see you mad.